Assalamu alaikum, it is Ahmed Ishan and I'm saying you welcome to my last video tutorial. And it is gained the popularity in coding with CSS, and it is very helpful for you, and it saves the time for the developers. And you can see that it has added a new dimension in CSS. Less and sass is very helpful for the developers. It can make a version for the future proof coding. So it can reduce the development time, and you can see now this time the CSS less support the variable that we have seen in our programming languages. If you have know about the knowledge of PHP, then you can see that the variable system, how the programming language works with their variables. And next one, you can see the Minix. Minix is one kind of coding system that pass the parameters, the function like coding, and it is pretty easy. And nested rules are very helpful for you, and there's the function and operators. And today I'm not going to complete the coding rules of less CSS, and today only I'm going to install how less is installed on your computer, on your project. So I think it will be helpful for you. Stay with me. So now first I'm going to choose a code editor, and code editor I have selected the Aptana Studio. Aptana Studio is an open source code editor, and it's very helpful for everyone, and it's much helpful for everyone. And now I'm going to start my coding, and first I'm going to open a project for my last tutorial. So I'm going to open a new project, and this is my new project. New project. Okay, so this is my HTML coding, and I'm going to give a name of my project, the less tutorial, less CSS tutorial English. So I have made this. So now I'm not being able to see anything here. So first I'm going to make a template here. So now I need a HTML template, and I'm going to select the HTML5 template here. So I'm going to name it index.html. 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 I think something is wrong. Wait, let me check. Anything is wrong? Not. Oh, here's HTML file. So I need not to do anything about this. So I'm going to have a HTML5 template. I'm going to delete this HTML file because I need more advanced feature with this. So I need HTML template. Now where's the template? This HTML template. HTML templates. HTML5 templates. The index.html. So it's going to finish, and you have seen that I have got the HTML template here. So I do not need a lot of things. Just I'm going to kick it out. So you can see this is the extra coding here. So now I'm first going to start how to install the less on your projects. First I'm going to have a folder in my less template less project folder. I'm going to name it the less folder. You can see here less folder is created. Now I'm going to wrap everything up. So you have to come in less css.org. It is the official site of less CSS. Today I'm not going to show you how to install the Sass from Sass CSS, but only I'm going to show you the less CSS. So less CSS is today the current version is 1.3.0. So first I'm going to download the less first I'm going to download the less codings, that is the JS file. And if I going to click here, then I'm going to have to see that bunch of codes here. So now I can going to download that. Right click on the red area, and there, so you can see the save link as. So save link as, I'm going to save it in my Dropbox. So this is my Dropbox. The Dropbox I have before I have downloaded this, and I'm going to delete this. You can see this file is already downloaded, so I'm going to keep it in my project folder. So this is my project folder. I'm going to keep it in my less folder. So it has gets place here. So now next one, what I'm going to include in my head section. So where is my code? I have to find out what I need to add in my head section. Now here it is, and this is a less style sheet and less file, and I'm going to grab it in my head section. So I'm going to open the Aptana Studio. So I'm going to keep it here, the less folder. I'm going to less CSS. This is less CSS, and this next one, this is the JavaScript file that will help me to make less coding. That it is there is a notification. There's an important note that downloaded less.js from the top of the page, include in the head. Make sure okay, this is the note. Make sure that you include your style sheet before this script. So we are going to do this. We are going to install this script after the CSS file, and this is, I'm going to link this file here. So where's the name of the file? I'm going to grab the name. So I've copied the name. So this is my area to install, and this is a linked folder. So first I have to create a CSS file here. The CSS file, I'm going to make a template here. So CSS file, CSS templates. So no, I should open a new, okay, styles dot less the style.less. This is the less file, and I'm going to link this file here. So this is my link folder. So this is, I'm going to copy this. 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 So I have linked my file with less folder. So now I'm going to check is working or not. So I'm going to give background color, background green. That's our harsh color. So I'm going to run this file. It has worked. So now I'm going to work with less CSS, and I have made some coding for this. So now I'm going to open this coding. So here's my folder. So I have created a bunch of coding before of my starting a tutorial. So this is my coding. So I'm going to grab it here. So this is my coding that I have said before that less frameworks support variable system, and you can see this is the function. This is the function of the less CSS, and this is also function. Then I have made a variable with a color, grayish color. Then when I set the background color, then I have lightened I have keep the my variable color here, but I have said that lighten the color will be lightened 50%. And now next one we have pull out the variable and say that color should be the darken and will be the 10%, and this is the my color. And now I'm going to run this code, and what you are going to see. Okay, so I need to save this. So you can see this is my index. What you can see in my index file, this is my index. So you can see this is the only index, and but the few codes did more. So you can see my color is a bit grayish color, but the background color is the more than the 50 color, the light and 50 color, and is the bottom color is the dark and my grayish color. So I think you have got, if you have understand about the less coding. If you do not want to load your CSS, load your code, if you do not want to load your code with JavaScript, then you can include only CSS file with in your project file. So if you want only CSS from this less file, then you can compile the CSS with a simple less. Simple less is a compiler for compiling CSS. This is a simple less. This is if you're a Windows user, then you can click here, or if you are a Mac user, then you can click here, then it will give you a simple less compiler. So now I have already downloaded it, so I'm not going to download this folder. So you can see what I'm going to do. Simple as I have already downloaded, so I'm going to run my simple as folder. So this is my simple as. So I'm going to open this folder where I have saved this. I'm running my file from my jump server. So this is a folder, and I'm going to run it. So I have to drag the file here. So I've dragged the file here. Then you can see this is saying never compiles. So this is saying may never compile and you can see no CSS file is here. So what's going to be done, then you can see that if I click here, the all CSS is going to be compiled with CSS file. It will be the CSS file. So I have compiled that. You can see that right green mark is visible here. So you can see I have got the CSS file. So now I'm going to comment all the codes here. All the codes here. So you're going to have a link. I'm going to link the CSS file here. So link is a link. So I've got the link. I do not need this kind of values. So I'm going to link my files here. So styles.css, I'm going to link my folder. The less, this is the less. So now I'm going to run my file. You can see nothing has changed. So we have got the same coding here. So when I open this file, then you can see that all the coding we have found in this folder. So I think you have understand what I'm trying to show you. So keep watching with me and keep staying with me. Then I'm going to share the next tutorials, next advanced tutorial with basics of less. Thank you for watching.